And we are back.
Yes, we are.
Oh, nice.
We
It's
made
another great weekend.
It's a Sunday.
For sports.
Oh, yeah.
I like sports.
For
I
sports.
dig sports.
Thank you guys for
He
tuning
said Dirk Diggler Sports.
Ooh, no, that's kind of weird. Thank you guys for tuning in to the B-Side-Sports Show. And, of course, I'm your host, Ralph Figueroa. And we're here at episode 25, the silver one. We got a silver.
Nice.
The platters. Smoke
Nice.
it till you're right.
We made it.
We made it. So, yeah, everybody's been tuning in, listening, and been following us on all our social media at B-Side Sports Show. So
Right.
let me introduce the team. Eric J., how you doing, man?
Good. What's up, guys? I'm Eric J., and I'm actually the chairman of the Jared from Subway Diet Center.
Oh.
Yes, we help you get out of your big pants and into some little ones. Yeah.
Not good, not good.
That's what they're telling them in Cell Block C.
That's funny, dude. So how you been, man?
Good, man. It's been a crazy, intense week for me. I came back from Mexico. They let me go.
Oh, nice. You made it back.
Yes,
That's
I'm back.
Yeah.
There's a big gap in the fence. I went with I accompanied my mama. She needed a little backup support, so I took my wife. She backs us all up. But no, it was cool. But the messed up thing, it was 113 degrees in Mexicali.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really hot. I'd never used so much talcum powder in my drawers as before. Every time I sat, it was like pizza makers.
It was like the World Championships in Beijing right now down there.
Gymnasts all over the place, rosin bags. Like I'm sitting on a mound.
Doing a little LeBron.
Jordan-like.
Man, it must smell like chicharron over there. That's crazy, bro.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
It was like with the Farmer John company.
Nice. And the other part of our team that's here with us today, Shaye Whitey.
Yes, what's up, guys? Welcome back, man. I'm
How you
glad
been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to be back, man. It's been a long week.
So what have you been up to this week? I know you guys did a lot of recording this week, too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Starting with, last week, of course, with the B-Side Sports, last Sunday, and then Monday, of course, we had the B-Side show. And then Tuesday, I actually wasn't here, but I was down the street at the Katie Jakes for EQs, who's another guest that we've had before here. He's
Right.
a dope producer and artist. He had a birthday thing over at Katie Jakes. Big Rod the Champ does an event there every Tuesday.
Nice.
And we were there at that, so that was a good time. And then
Seemed like there was a lot of people at that event, too.
yeah,
Saw
it
the
was pretty
pictures that
good.
you guys
Yeah,
posted
man,
up.
it was good. It was dope, man. Everybody had a good time, some dope performances, and then a lot of the guys that we know that we've had here on the show were performing too, so it was cool. And then Wednesday they had the forum, and Drakk was running that too. Along with bars, he also did on Tuesday. And then Thursday,
we do bars all the time.
oh yeah,
We're right next to one.
all the time. And then Thursday, the Relevance show, we were here. And then yesterday the event went down. I know you got Soul event. We were there, and that was a good time.
Yeah,
yeah,
it turned
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
How
big ups
did Bet One? What's
Bet
up?
One, our friend Bet One that was on last week performed. He got down. He did good. He
Nice.
was one
Good props to
he was
him,
pretty
man.
good, man. He got the crowd.
We
really
were all
pumped up.
betting on that.
Yeah, he got the crowd
I
pumped
came up in Tahoe.
yeah.
I couldn't make it to Vegas.
Made a killing in Reno.
Oh yeah, man. So it was a good time. I
Big
made it
little
back.
City.
A big ups to Duke Diggler, who's in the house here with us today.
Yes,
Yeah,
big up to him,
I'm
man.
still feeling the Jack in the Box that we had after the show last night. Today, man, that was
Oh my God, it looks like Jack is still in your box.
those jalapenos.
Sideways.
It needs to get evicted.
Yeah.
Someone call a plumber.
But man, but I'm glad to be back here, man. Sunday is good to see you guys again,
Yeah,
man. That's
for
what's
sure.
up, man. Sports. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man, for sure,
Yeah.
dude. So.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah,
man?
And
Ralph.
I've been good, dude. This week was pretty busy. I had a lot
Yeah.
of meetings set up and stuff. But on Thursday we did the Thursday funnies at the Ice House at
Nice.
Stage 2, and it was jam packed, dude.
Yeah, I saw.
So it was really cool because the bartenders and all that, they're all my friends like on social media, so they always follow me and stuff. So right away, as soon as I posted up, hey, we're gonna do the show on Thursday, they're like, hey, is it gonna be packed out like usual? And I'm like, yeah, it should be a good turnout. And they were just like, as soon as I get there and they see how packed it was, they're like, dude, nobody packs out this place on Thursdays, dude.
Oh.
So it was,
Thursday,
and
that's
it was great. It was a great turnout. The comics all did phenomenal. People walked out of there just having a great time.
Dope.
That's
So,
dope,
and that's what we're there to do. We're
Yeah.
there
Hell
to.
yeah,
who
brother.
would have thought that on a Thursday night people would have
Yeah,
came
'cause
out?
you think about it, you're obviously the highlights are the end of the week.
Yes,
and whatnot.
Friday, Saturdays and Sundays and stuff.
Totally.
But to see that many people out on a Thursday, the management was happy. You know, the wait staff was happy because they got to work. You know, because if there's nobody there, they get sent home. So
of course. Well, and I think, you know, the object is to work like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, that's what we did, man.
Come on, baby, I'm on some dollar menu money budgets.
Climax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Come on, baby, I got ya super size.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. And then
Cool,
Saturday,
man.
last night, I was actually at Sage and Whittier. We're doing a Comedy Caliente gig, and it was really cool. It was the 1981 class reunion for Garfield High School.
1981 was Escalante there.
Oh.
Could he stand and deliver?
I had to stand and deliver jokes, I'll tell you that.
Sprung.
Lou Diamond Phillips was there.
The fuck you, man.
He had his ponytail and everything. It was crazy.
Not his hairnet, too.
It was nice. It was nice. I was like, hey, Angel, how you doing?
And he knows his ones and his twos.
Negative times a negative equals a
positive.
positive.
Wow.
Say it.
It's something for the summer. How about the fat guy Poncho with the
Poncho.
with Camaro?
Oh, he was definitely there. There was like 4 of those guys
Poncho.
there. There was a bunch of those.
There was Pancho and Poncho.
Yeah, Pancho, Alfonso, Fons, Fonzie. They had all the variations of the Fonsos right there.
And the Fonz.
Hey.
Hey, he told him to sit in it. That's dope.
He was the
man.
principal. Hey.
Hey.
How you
This is the
doing?
guy with the leather jacket.
Yeah. He's the maitre d'.
He told us weird stories.
What's up with the? He must have hitchhiked because his thumbs up.
He's always smoking cigarettes. He wants us to call him Dice now. It's really weird. What's these Jack and Jill stories made out of? That's weird. No,
Oh,
oh, he went from A to O.
oh.
This guy.
Oh my goodness, dude. So we're already off to a good start, man. So yeah, so like I said, things have been busy, you know, and then once again, everybody's been tuning in, sending us messages of, you know, the nonsense that we come up with on this show.
You think we'll ever get any hate mails or messages?
I don't know.
Well, if so, direct him to Eric J.
Obviously, send them to anywhere but here.
So yeah, you guys can always find us on our social media at Bsidesports Show, and you know, so we're gonna move right along. We got a busy schedule today. We're gonna do some trending hot topics. We're gonna do athlete birthdays, who's in trouble this week in sports history, sports news around the world. Want to know what's going on outside of the realm of the United States, even though we conquer like pretty much every sport, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Sure.
Then we're gonna do a special segment called Bsidesports Top 5 Little Leaguers.
Oh, yeah. That's
So that's going to be a
down.
new little segment that we're going to do. And then we'll do our shout outs. So if you guys are ready to go, let's get into some trending hot topics. And we got our producer in the back, Mr. Drakk Spelling. So go ahead, hit it, Drakk.
Hot and so hot and so hot and
I was thinking about it. So maybe he means Cotton Fitzsimmons, like the coach of the Phoenix Suns.
Maybe.
I think, is he from Phoenix?
It's hot.
No, St. Louis.
It's definitely hot.
So maybe it's the wrong
It's-
Fitzsimmons.
Well, he's hot. It's hot to her.
It's out
It
there.
was hot out there in Mexicali, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was
You know, Nelly was a
definitely
good baseball player. Did you know that?
Who?
Nelly.
Nelly?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
he was like a real good at baseball. So if he didn't rap, he would have been a baseball player.
Oh,
Just a little tidbit for you. I don't know if anybody
Wow.
else
Yeah,
knows that.
Shay showed me his tidbit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just the tip of the tidbit.
That's funny. So bad in Hot Topics, we got in basketball news. The King has finally got rid of his old castle.
What?
A summer after leaving the Miami Heat for the Cleveland Cavaliers, NBA superstar LeBron James sold his Florida home for $13.4 million this past week.
Damn.
You know what this means, Heat fans? It's really time to move on. That's what it means.
Yeah.
I think
He's
so.
saying goodbye.
He said, "See you later,
Yeah, better move on.
alligator."
Now he's in a mediocre home next to Drew Carey.
It's time to move on to Chris Bosh.
He's in Ohio.
Ohio.
Sadly, we have to report that we lost an NBA legend this week, Daryl Dawkins, whose backboard-shattering dunks earned him the name Chocolate Thunder.
Yeah, yeah.
Helped pave the way for breakaway rims. He died at 58. You know, he was really popular even after his playing days because, as you remember, he also played with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know who gave him his nickname, Chocolate Thunder?
Richard Simmons?
Damn, that wouldn't be good. I hope not. Dang.
1 and 2.
Maybe saw something he shouldn't have.
Come on, Chocolate Thunder.
Okay. No, actually, Stevie Wonder.
No way.
that's
Yeah,
right.
even though Stevie
really?
Wonder may not ever heard, or saw him play, but he
Right.
definitely heard what he played like.
That's
But it was because of his flatulence.
And he's very superstitious.
He stayed the night one time. Yeah, I did see that interview. They were interviewing him on the news or something. the other
Yeah.
day.
No way.
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder, he named his dunks, by the way. So he had one called Look Out Below. He had one called Yo Mama. And he had my favorite, the Rim Wrecker. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a lot like my number twos. Sometimes I had a rim wrecker.
Oh, man. This morning after that Jack in the Box.
It's
Real
still in
record.
there, dude. A partial came out. You just got the JA out.
All that beer. And all
Shout out to cousin Chile.
that.
I heard his last dunk was the Chocolate Thunder Down Under.
It wasn't the donut.
Oh,
Maybe.
In baseball news, it's official, guys. Vince Scully, arguably the greatest living broadcaster in baseball,
yeah.
sports, or any other form of entertainment, will return to the Dodgers television booth in 2016.
Yeah, that's
That's what's
badass.
That means it'll be his 67th season with the Dodgers.
Man.
Damn, dude. Ever since from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah,
He's the only guy that can do it by himself, a broadcast.
just great,
Yeah.
By himself.
phenomenal,
Awesome.
phenomenal.
So, man, he's dope. I like listening to him.
And I like it because other ballparks and broadcasters, they all give him his props.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's, how can you not?
Yeah, absolutely. With help from Laker legend Magic Johnson and late night talk show Jimmy Kimmel, Scully's return was officially announced to the fans at Dodger Stadium on Friday night. So you could
Nice.
only imagine what how the crowd reacted here.
Hell yeah, the atmosphere was.
So
It was chocolate thunderous.
yeah, I know, right? Ben Scully. Injuries are a part of the game, and Washington Nationals outfielder Reed Johnson has had his share this season. He hadn't played since April 28th due to a torn tendon in his left calf, and now he's out again. Yeah,
Why?
again. This past week, news broke that after Johnson was hit by a ball in the ribs, he sneezed and then caused an oblique strain.
By sneezing?
By sneezing.
Wow.
Yeah, you think if that wasn't bad enough, Tampa Bay Rays catcher Kurt Casale, after hitting a home run, injured his hamstring during his trot around the bases.
Oh,
Wow.
He needs to stretch.
Like Eric always
Get a little Stretch Armstrong
Oh,
there,
Richard
buddy.
Simmons. Maybe he'll give you a nickname.
Eric always sharts when he sneezes.
It comes out through my pee hole.
They call me Stretchy McGee. In MMA news, the war of words between UFC star Ronda Rousey and boxer Floyd Mayweather continued this week.
get it over with.
Rousey claims that she makes more per second than Floyd. Floyd has said, "When you make $300 million in one night, then you can give me a call." Rousey responded with, "I think I actually made 2 to 3 times more than he does per second. So when he learns to read and write, he can text me."
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
What's crazy is
She
that
went there.
Boom, she's still undefeated.
Yeah.
Mayweather doesn't do his own texting, by the way. It's his cousin Jethro who does it.
Jethro,
man.
say this.
Where's the receiver?
How do you spell "ite"?
Yeah, you better not piss him off then, because he could put whatever he wants on.
You know, it was in boxing news, a great fight last night between Leo Santa Cruz, who beat Abner Mares by majority. And that was kind of weird because the majority was just like 117, 111, 2 of the judges, and the other one had it 114 even. I was like, what? That was
was a weird.
great fight though.
Yeah.
If you guys are a fan of boxing, these two guys, I mean, they shout out to Duke. They duked it out. Hey!
Up into his house.
Floyd Money Mayweather is preparing for his 49th professional fight on September 12th, where he'll be taking on Andre Berto. Every fighter works out with a punching bag in preparation for a big fight, but only Mayweather would think to do it while holding a massive stack of cash.
Oh.
You guys see that
Yeah, I heard
video?
about that.
Video of him holding just a big old wad of money. He said, "I need motivation. Let me hold it while I'm training." Like, well, it sounds like every time I go in the shower, man.
Nice.
Ricardo Mayorga and Shane Mosley will fight August 29th, but things got wild at a pre-fight event in Los Angeles. When Mosley's girlfriend bent over, Mayorga smacked her right in her little tuchus.
Oh. What was she doing bending over anyway?
I know, right? Which, surprise to everybody, resulted in a bit of a scrap. Talking to the media afterwards, both Mosley and his girlfriend said that he was going to kill Mayorga. Following reports of the incident, the volatile brawler from Nicaragua
Nicaragua.
now claims that it was staged to help sell their match.
Did it help?
Man.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Some
The card
WWE.
airs live on pay-per-view this Saturday from the Forum in Inglewood.
So we'll see what the buys look
what do
like.
you guys think? You guys think that was something to increase ticket sales?
Man, I think it kind of would, but no, actually, it might actually cause the opposite effect.
Like,
the fact that he said it was staged. It kind of gonna make people like real skeptical.
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
match.
Like the hardcore boxing fans are not gonna like this because it makes it too similar to like what they would do for like WWE or something. Like
Right,
they stage
exactly.
the when they start shouting
The
at each other
pre-fight.
before all that stuff. But I don't know. That's gonna rub people.
Because it's like it's conflicting, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
too much.
One is he smacks her in the ass. The second one, he's smoking her.
You know who else likes getting smacked on the ass?
Who's this?
Golden Boy Promotions president Oscar De La Hoya.
Nice.
He denied the information which is circulating about the agreed-upon purses between Cotto and Canelo. There was reports going out that it was going to be like a 70-30 split or something like that. De La Hoya says that the numbers are actually closer to almost even. Maybe a 55-45 split is what they're saying, but still in Canelo's favor. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Man, that's gonna
He
be good.
deserves
That should
it.
be good though too.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
man. In football news, it's unfortunately a construction worker plunged about 50 feet to his
Whoa.
death at the Minnesota Vikings' new $1 billion plus project stadium that they're putting together. This happened on Wednesday morning. A second worker was with him, and he was seriously injured. So I think the construction company is having their second thoughts. Speaking of second thoughts, the Redskins had second thoughts about deciding what RG3 will sit out next game, too.
Oh,
They said, nah, little buddy, you're going to play the bench.
yeah.
They said that's due to the concussion. In fact, they had other second thoughts while they were thinking about that, and they named Kirk Cousins as starting QB for Week 1.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, RG3 should think twice before he speaks.
Oh man, they got
Put
one
a
of his
muzzle
cousins?
on him.
Right? You know who also gave himself a muzzle on purpose?
Who's that?
Marshawn Lynch. Remember that?
Oh.
Oh,
Beast.
Yeah, after his media silence was one of the biggest topics leading up to Super Bowl 49 against the Patriots, where he answered his question with pretty much he was always saying, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Right.
Well, he got fined
yeah,
anyways.
Man, I remember that.
For real?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
Lynch got fined $75,000, but he's appealing his suspension.
Wow.
Yeah, or the fine, I should say. But yeah,
Damn.
I just want to report there's a breaking news.
what's up?
The Village people said they will continue the tour despite being out a construction worker.
Oh.
They said, "Don't worry, fans will still be doing their hits -1
Yeah, 'cause-
hammer
Don't worry, we still got the handlebar mustache guy
Yeah,
and the
and then-
Indian.
biker."
Hey, Eric has like the update. Eric has like a ticker on there with all the village people updates. It keeps up with it.
It's called. My little brother sent me the link. It's called InTheNavy.com.
Oh man, did you guys hear what happened this week with Michael Vick?
Nah.
Because he's no longer playing with the Jets. The Steelers signed Michael Vick this past Tuesday.
The Steelers.
The Steelers did. And then on Wednesday, August 26th, was National Dog Day. So a handful of protesters convened outside the Pittsburgh Steelers practice facility to object to the team's signing of Michael Vick. It was 4 women stood behind a green fence across the street from the facility holding up signs, like one that said, "First Ben, now Vic, what's next?"
Oh,
I was like, you know what? I'm going to send these ladies my suggestion. I think they should have a sign that says, Ben, Vic, over.
Through the back.
Through the back. Speaking of going in through the back, the Miami Dolphin football players probably snuck into the theater. Head coach Joe Philbin did an unexpected thing last week. He canceled a team walkthrough in South Carolina and took the guys out to the movies.
Oh, really?
Guess which movie? Straight Outta Compton.
Oh,
Nice.
Boom. Philbin admitted during a press conference that before seeing the movie, he had no idea who Dr. Dre was.
What?
I guess he forgot about Dre.
Yeah.
According to their roster, the Dolphins are straight out of good running backs. Jesus.
They straight out of practice and went to the movies.
They snuck out of practice.
They walked straight out of practice.
Jesus.
Oh, my God. In college football news, a 10-year-old kid named Ivan Applin was worried about one of life's most important things when he was preparing for heart surgery at the University of Michigan's Children's Hospital. Applin from Ohio is a Buckeye fan. He didn't want the device that was about to be inserted into his heart to change his loyalties. So he asked if the Michigan doctors were going to make his heart love University of Michigan instead of Ohio State.
Oh man,
That's how much he loves. He was like, I know you guys are from Michigan, but don't make me love Michigan either.
Oh,
So
man,
he's Ohio all the way. So thankfully surgery went okay and he's recovering. So
How fun. That's
Nebraska
cool.
defensive end Ross Zuris is hoping to make an impact on the football field this fall because his 2015 headshot and his mustache are already changing the JCPenney fall catalog. Nice. This guy's sporting a little handlebar mustache.
Nice.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. It just
It's
sucks.
my ragtime gal.
It just sucks that he has to wear a helmet to hide that nice little mustache.
That little stash. His stash is trash.
Yeah, you know who else's stash was trash? George W. Bush.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, former President Bush took some time to stop by SMU's football practice this past week.
Oh.
Oddly enough, the sidelines were gone right before he left. He said, "Where are the white lines?"
Oh, man.
Ask Mally Mal.
In high school football news, following in the footsteps of Boise State, Eastern Washington, and other programs, Bell Vernon High School in Pennsylvania has added a bold new turf to its football stadium. The Leopards spent more than $1 million renovating their stadium, adding a state-of-the-art scoreboard, new lighting, and most notably, gold turf.
Wow.
Gold.
Turf.
Yeah.
Turf.
Yeah,
crazy.
hopefully this gold turf catches in for them. I'll tell you that. That's a lot of money,
Yeah.
dude. Jeez.
Gold-plated
If not, there's always cashforgold.com, guys.
Take it to Pawn Stars.
In hockey news, we're also sad to report that Hall of Fame coach Al Arbor, who guided the New York Islanders to 4 straight Stanley Cups in the 80s, has died at the age of 82.
Oh, man.
Our condolences go to his entire
R.I.P.
family, not only his close family, but obviously his New York Islander family. He was with the team for a very long time. He retired actually in 1994.
There's that 30 for 30 about the New York Islanders.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah, great. It's a great documentary.
Really, pretty much all their documentaries
Yeah.
are so well
But
put
the fact
together.
that it's like when you don't know the stuff that goes on with the hockey,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
don't
and all
know
the little
that.
politics that were going on. And,
Exactly. And, something that obviously even as West Coasters, back then hockey wasn't, wasn't a dominant thing in the West Coast.
Oh,
know?
no,
All
yeah.
East Coast type
You don't
of deal.
get pickup games outside in the snow like you do on the East
And from
Coast.
Ontario,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the IE.
That Randy Moss one was good, too.
But yeah, Al Arbor, man, he was with, like I said, he was with the Islanders for a long time. Retired in '94. So who retired yesterday? American Pharaoh.
Ooh.
Yeah, the triple crown champion.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Horse.
thought he was my Egyptian doctor.
Walking like an Egyptian. He trots. His Egyptian trots. It's crazy. So he lost yesterday. So it looks like he might have to retire a little bit early.
Looks like Almers is going to be employing some new.
I'm
people.
rubber,
no.
you're glue. Whatever you say to me, I can put on a piece of paper and do it with you.
They're
Call
gonna-
it nay.
He's gonna quotation mark. He's gonna quotation mark retire.
I know, right?
$1 million.
He's going to get to stud. Good for him. Good for
They're going
him.
to stick their arm in there.
Isn't he a boy?
Someone
Anyway.
call Tom Green.
In soccer news, obviously soccer is one of the most popular sports in the world.
Yes.
Some of these teams are worth millions and even billions.
Millions.
As if they don't have enough money, Barcelona, worth approximately $3.2 billion, is now charging babies to attend matches.
Whoa.
Yes.
Babies.
A story surfaced this week that a woman had purchased 6 tickets to see the second leg of the Spanish Super Cup. So she showed up with her 5 friends and her baby. The infant was denied entry because it didn't have a ticket.
Oh,
That's
man.
bull.
So
That's messed up.
instead, the club insisted that she pay 54 euros or roughly $60
Dang.
for a seat that was obviously not going to be in use because it's a 10-month-old baby who's going to be sitting on her mother's lap.
That's
Wow, that's messed up.
That sucks because now
Wow.
people are gonna be sneaking their babies in. They're gonna be having them under their
Right.
stuffing
Put 'em-
them under their shirts and stuff.
In my wife's purse.
She stuffed it right back inside. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
Speaking of wow, you know who else said wow? Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
Spieth's first reign as the world's #1 ranked golfer will come to an end today. That's only 2 weeks after the 2015 major winner missed the cut this weekend.
Bad for him.
He was #1 for 2 weeks. Wow, that was fast. Hey, that's what she said.
Boom.
You know who else is fast?
Who?
Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the fastest.
name.
Yeah, the fastest man on earth, as it turns out. Looks like only a man on wheels can take him down, literally. Shortly after Bolt won a fourth 200-meter title and 10th gold overall at the World Championships, a Chinese cameraman on a Segway banged into the Jamaican from behind. He had a little bumper sticker that said, "Asian driver, no survivor."
Not even on a Segway. Damn.
You can't drive with 4. Really? You're going to try it with 2? Good for you, bro.
Wow, that's crazy.
Best headline ever. Polish athlete wins world championships gold, gets drunk, then uses medal to pay for taxi. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
That did not happen,
That
dude.
really happened. One lucky Beijing taxi cab driver was briefly the proud owner of a world championship gold medal.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
When Polish hammer thrower Paweł Fajdek, after had a few too many,
Man, you can't make that stuff up.
used his gold medal to pay for his taxi ride home.
Oh, man, nice, man. That's aspirations right there. That's goals, man.
Before giving back the medal to Fajdek, the taxi driver told authorities that he can eat a Fajdek.
But I heard he tried removing his mistake with a bottle of Polish remover.
They call him the Polish hammer.
He's no Thor, let me tell you that.
Ivan Putski.
Trending hot topics here on the B-Side Sports Show. You guys are tuning in, listening to Shaye, Whitey, Eric J, myself, Ralph Figueroa. We're going to move into our next topic of athlete birthdays. Let's go ahead, hit it, Drakk. And boom shakalaka.
We are having a good time, aren't we?
Yeah,
It's a clickety-clack.
today's Sunday, August 30th.
30th.
always-
And just like we say here every week, it is always
Somebody's birthday.
Eric
Yeah.
J.
Sure
Take
is.
it away,
Thank
sir.
you very much. So we're going to start today on the 30th. Starting celebrating a birthday today, we got Robert Parrish, the Chief.
The Chief.
Yeah. Robert
Yes,
Parrish.
he's known for putting clovers in his peace pipe.
He likes to hang out with Kareem.
Well, kicking people.
Kareem's a chiefer, too.
They're all hippies. Someone call Bill Walton while they're at it. Hippie guy. Now, also celebrating a
Don't
birthday.
tell John Wooden.
He'll put you on top of the pyramid. Also celebrating birthday today, we got NFL player Aubrey Beavers, inside linebacker. I heard. Yeah, Beavers was a force down the middle. That's what I heard.
Ward, I think you were a little hard on the Beaver.
You always
last
like
time.
to, you always like to
After
hit the gap. In between the tackles.
Helmet first.
They call those legs.
Do cherry pickers. Also celebrated birthday on the 30th. We got Hall of Fame boxing trainer Angelo Dundee, aka the Crocodile.
Ooh,
Dundee.
that's not a knife.
This was a
That's
knife.
a knife.
And also celebrated birthday, we got Richard Johnson, Dick Johnson,
Dick
famous.
Johnson.
Yeah, Dick Johnson, famous for being an archer, but not that kind. He's on his face again
He was a porno star.
with the quickest ejaculation.
He bends it like Beckham.
Sideways.
He's
like Boomerang.
Richard Johnson's best.
Celebrating a birthday on the 31st, we got Colm O'Rourke. He's famous for being a Gaelic soccer player.
O'Rourke.
Yeah, and it was his Gaelicing that kept O'Rourke calm.
What you mean? What are you trying to lick, O'Rourke?
Underneath the skirt,
With Gaelic, we don't lick Gaelic.
I extended it. Also celebrating a birthday on the 31st, we got MLB player Hideo Nomo.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, actually his nickname, he was the Tornado, right?
Mhm.
Now it's known as the Fukushima nuclear power plant because he's shut down.
Oh, yeah. He's at that age where he don't celebrate birthdays no more.
Maybe even four. We also got a birthday celebrated birthday on the 31st. We got French rugby player Sergei Blanco, a.k.a. Shaye Whitey.
Oh,
Sergey.
Sergey. Sergey.
Blanco.
When I'm feeling,
It just went. I love this fucker.
my name is Sergey.
That's my European name.
That's what I use at bars. My name is Sergey. Can I buy you a beer?
My name is Sergey Blanco.
You look like from Georgia, Russia.
Why do you talk like this?
Look like
I am Sergey.
I can't believe it's not butter.
On the 1st of September. Wake me up when September ends. Celebrating a birthday, we got WWF wrestler Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, rest
remember
in
that
peace,
guy?
Bam
Oh,
Bam
yeah.
Bam Bam
Bigelow.
Bigelow. He came out in Major Pain too.
Yeah.
You remember as an
Yeah,
actor?
it's-
He also he wrestled Lawrence Taylor, his only ever WWE match against Bam Bam Bigelow at WrestleMania back
Really?
in '95. Yeah, Lawrence Taylor had a match against him. Yeah,
Nice, dude.
Yeah, back in '95. It was,
And then he got into acting
yeah,
and lost his car to the
And
girl.
yeah. Then a lot happened to LT
Yeah,
after that.
after that. Also celebrating the birthday, we got boxer Rocky Marciano. Mexicans called him Martian. Marciano. Celebrating the birthday, we got USA softball catcher Jillian Box. So basically, her box caught soft balls.
Oh, Fart Box. Her name's Fart Box.
Beatbox is the cousin. Also celebrating birthday, we got PGA golfer Al Guyberger, a.k.a. Manwich.
Gross.
Guyberger.
That sounds wrong.
I'm on a diet. Gross.
We got on the 2nd of September, we got PGA golfer Tommy Aycock. For real, that Aycock actually compliments his dick face.
Oh man,
Is
his one-eyed monster.
do they have those at the Apple store? Can I buy an iCock?
Download it.
I want the
iCock.
extended version.
It's for that. It's for people that use this. You do the cyber stuff.
Get an iPad. It's a new for a tampon.
It's digital.
He has a car charger
All you need is a
adapter.
webcam and an iCock, and you got it.
Oh God! Also celebrating a birthday, we got a Colombian soccer player with the crazy hair, Carlos Valderrama.
Oh,
Yeah, this
Sideshow Bob.
Yes, but this Valderrama is known as Fuzz.
Oh,
Fez.
not Fez. I thought you meant Wilmer.
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 And also celebrating a birthday on the 2nd, we got baseball player and founder of the Spalding Sporting Goods Company, Albert Spalding. And he was quoted once as saying in response to how he got his success, he said, "I wanted the world to play with my balls, but this is not what I meant."
Nice.
On the 3rd,
Don't we all, sir?
Yeah,
Don't we
I
all?
strive. Call Tony. Bucket list. Hey, I'll celebrate a birthday on the 3rd. We got Chris Gatling, a.k.a. Patches.
Oh, okay.
Remember Chris Gatling?
He's the one with the headband. He was like one of the only guys that wear a headband.
Yeah,
I know.
to hide all the map of the Virgin Islands on his head.
Oh, he had the whole globe.
Is that the Southern Pacific Islands? Wow.
That's Samoa.
Wow. What is that? Is that Thailand?
Is that Outer Mongolia?
That's where the Haiti kid's from.
China's on the other side.
I could see Russia from here. So also celebrating a birthday on the 3rd, we got NBA coach Dick Mota, a.k.a. Weed Whacker.
We need some motivation.
For Dick. And celebrating a birthday also on the 3rd, we got San Francisco cyclist Matt Hamon. And he actually reinvented the bicycle short with the extra padding. It's called Ham on Eggs.
Ham on whole wheat. Remember that?
Nice,
Weird
dude.
Al Yankovic. Sorry, I thought of it.
You would quote Weird Al right now.
But what if you got green eggs and ham?
Yeah.
Someone get a top hat.
I'm
with
having
stripes.
issues.
Ravers. I'm celebrating a birthday on the 4th. We got Philippine soccer player James Younghusband, a.k.a. You fucked up. Young husband.
Yeah, you just threw it away, buddy. No.
Yeah, getting married at a young age is like leaving a party at 9 p.m., dude.
Exactly.
Right when it starts.
Yeah. Oh, it sucks getting married. When you just being married at a young age is like having one song on your iPod. That's what it's like.
Nice. And all kinds of space available.
Yeah. But you have like the biggest
You
size.
definitely have megabytes and everything, and you're like, no.
You have the biggest size.
You definitely need a nightcock.
And I
But then with marriage, it's on a cage. So
Birdcage.
it's called a protector.
Chastity. Also celebrating a birthday on the 4th. We got NFL player Monty Grow. And he actually changed his name. It used to be Money, but he hated when they called him Mo Negro. And also celebrating the birthday on the 4th, we got MLB player Mike Piazza. Remember Mike Piazza?
Yeah.
He actually he now owns a closet making company. That's what he does. They make them so comfy that you never want to come out of it. Mike Piazza puts his name behind it.
He's gonna audition for the Village People next. He's gonna buy a motorcycle.
He brought his hard hat. Lord ass. Hard hat. And rounding off birthdays on the 5th, we got equestrian jumper Beth Underhill. And as of today, she's over the hill.
Oh.
Hey.
Happy birthday to
Peace
her.
out, Grandma. Peace out, Grandma.
We also got cricketer player Mark Ramp Crash, a.k.a. Wipeout.
Ooh, no bueno.
No bueno. And rounding off birthdays, we got European soccer player Rain von Dijvenhoven. Dijvenhoven's relatives obviously didn't make Schindler's List. Dijvenhoven.
Dijvenhoven.
Dijvenhoven. They're not on the list, sir. Off you go.
Smells like something died in the oven.
Not Teen Spirit. Tell you that much.
No, not Teen Spirit. I used to love that song.
That
dude.
is bad, dude.
That was.
I didn't know the Foo Fighter guy was
Sing
in
it,
there.
fool.
Who's this guy?
Why is he eating Mentos?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brought to you by the B-Side Sports Show. Good stuff, Eric. So you guys are tuning in and listening to the B-Side Sports Show. You guys can find us on all our social media at B-Side Sports Show. We're on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. So we're going to move into our next topic. We're going to find out about who is in trouble this week. Go ahead, hit it, Drakk. This week in Who's in Trouble, there's quite a handful of stupid people out there again. Thankfully, we have them and we know of them.
Yeah.
So, because now we wouldn't have the segment.
Yeah,
so.
we got something.
Shaye needs a
we got some
job.
good stuff every week, man. Yeah,
So,
keep me in.
Shaye, what do you got on us? Let's see, what are you going to share with us?
First, we got remember Kurt Schilling? Remember baseball? Yeah, man, former champion.
Bloody ankle guy.
Yeah, Kurt Schilling. He was a real good pitcher, man. He's back in the news. He's actually been removed from. He was calling the Little League World Series as an analyst, but he's been removed because apparently he sent out a tweet, which is kind of the dumb thing that people keep getting caught up with, is the Twitter thing.
Yes.
He sent out a tweet with, like, I guess kind of an anti-Muslim.
Wasn't he comparing the Muslims to like the Nazis? Or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
No
That's what it was.
way.
Yeah, he said the tweet said he had to take it down later, of course. But here's what it said. It said only 5 to 10% of Muslims are extremists. In 1940, only 7% of Germans were Nazis. How did that go?
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
I heard he got fined like a shilling.
Yeah, yeah.
A million shillings.
Yeah, they reprimanded him for the tweeting. So, but
Right now, he's on his quest to find the Black Pearl.
yeah, I'll give you a shilling. He's
His favorite song is called Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Bye now.
So he called the tweet, of course. He apologized. He said it was a bad decision. Oh, yeah, it was a bad
Duh.
decision. Anything, as soon as you hit enter, it's out there. And
Yeah.
He thought that was a bad decision. So it's cutting off people's heads.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
that's true.
got fired from Sunday Night Baseball, though, right?
Yeah, and then he was also he was calling the Little League World Series too, and they removed him from that. So I don't know if he's going to be completely gone yet. They just for now he's done with there's no assignment for him right now. But maybe when it blows over, they'll bring him back. But it's funny because Sarah Palin actually came to his defense.
Oh,
She heard about-
that made it even worse.
yeah, that made it worse. She came out calling. Oh man,
What'd she say?
She was really like laying into ESPN. She laid into them like I don't have
Who
the
hasn't
exact
she
quote.
laid into?
Yeah, she was just saying that stick to sports basically is what she said for ESPN. Like don't try to get into the political thing. Like
Yeah.
And it's almost like you're giving in to these terrorists, which is I don't know. It's a bit. She had a little bit of.
Well,
a point,
she saw
but,
the problem from her house.
Yeah. Oh,
They can
man.
see everything in Alaska.
Okay, and then
It's wide
we're moving.
open.
And then we got
The air's clear up there.
air's clear. Also, did you guys hear about Derrick Rose?
Yeah,
Derrick
dude.
Rose,
I
man.
heard something.
Yeah, he's his ex girl. Well, I guess they're calling it girlfriend, but it's basically they were non-exclusive sexual relationship, basically. So it's
So
just,
there was booty calls.
yeah. So whenever he was in town, I'm sure whatever city she
was the
from,
booty call.
yeah, she was
He
the
should
booty
have called
call.
Jamie Foxx.
But but she didn't. She's not
Or
actually.
Vivica.
She's not actually. She's actually suing him in a civil suit, trying to get money, saying, "Oh,
She took her
her
civil
emotional
rights.
distress and all this stuff." Yeah, so it's obviously just a money grab on her part. You could tell because there's no criminal charges filed. So why would she not, file
Yeah,
criminal charges?
She wants to bad name him in the media,
Yeah,
maybe.
and
And you
to
know
get
who
money.
came to his defense? Mike Tyson.
Mike, yeah.
You have Prothrith.
But she was saying that I guess that he would ask her for weird things to do, like he wanted her to masturbate in front of him, or he wanted to have group sex with a couple of his boys.
And he's like, it's gonna cost you 10 roses.
Yeah. But anyway, she claims
Only
that
if you give me the last rose.
she claims
Pedal.
that she claims that so anyway he goes
I'm
to
a
their house.
bachelorette.
She claims that he came over with 2 of his friends and Bill Cosby, and they slipped something in her drink. They drugged her and raped her, is what she's claiming.
He exchanged his rose for 2 lips.
So, old Bill, she's like, "What's Bill doing here?" Yeah, like,
Bill's bringing the drinks.
Bill's bringing some pudding and
And his robe.
oh man.
Where's the other cigar at?
Where's Fat Albert?
Oh, but one of the guys that they're claiming besides Bill was actually Tony Allen's brother, who I guess he used to play in the NBA too on Chicago for a few years. But Tony Allen, who plays for the Grizzlies, I believe now, he was a
Really?
defensive specialist. It was his brother that they were claiming, and his manager, that supposedly they went over there, Cosby'd her up and raped her.
Now he has a talk show on Channel 4, Allen, right? No? That the one?
Wow.
So and then
Yeah,
back of
dude.
course this is a theme. It seems like every week for the past month we've been talking about
Substance abuse?
Substance abuse in the NFL. Somebody's missing. Yep, Martavis Bryant this time from the Steelers. He's going to be missing. He's getting a 4-game suspension. Marijuana use basically.
Wow,
And,
dude.
and they're already without Le'Veon Bell, who we talked about before, and I
Yeah,
think he was
yeah.
the same violation, right? Too. And what about Rapist Burger? Is he out for the? Or he's going to start the season?
Rape-
Right?
Did he say Rapist Burger?
No, I just thought that was funny. I was reading an article.
That's what fat chicks do at the restaurant.
Yeah.
they raped this burger.
Yeah.
And fat dudes, too.
Oh man.
I raped this burger.
Oh, that's
Especially if it's a muff burger.
I just thought that was funny. I was reading an article, and I
Pie
like
for
to
dessert.
I like to read the comments that people make because people are so off the wall, man. It's so funny. And somebody said that, and I just thought that was
Wow.
funny.
I thought a worthless burger was bad.
I thought it was worthless raper. Whatever.
How about the jerk?
Oh, man.
That's what I call him.
Oh man! And then also speaking, here's actually the Red Sox are being sued by a fan who suffered some injuries she got hit with a foul ball. Yeah, she suffered multiple head and facial injuries. This is back in 2014, and supposedly there's this thing they call the baseball rule where people are like really can't sue because once they buy that ticket, once they get in there, they're already subject. They know that pay
They
attention
may
at
be
all
getting
times.
hit by
Right.
balls.
It's possible a ball might come your
Fine
way.
print type of deal.
Yes.
Yeah, a bat, a ball might hit you in the face, whatever it is. But
Construction worker.
but
Whatevs.
maybe a
Whatevs.
couple balls, like somebody behind you teabags you or something. Oh, no, but
Can I file for emotional distress?
Bill Cosby sitting behind you.
Why did he give me pudding pops?
Yeah,
He said peanuts, and then he jumped.
her name is Stephanie Talbot. But 46 years old. But you know what? The baseball rule may not apply in this case because there was actually construction going on at the time, and I guess where she was sitting. Normally, there's like a piece of, I don't know if it's glass or like a net, but it wasn't there just for that particular game during the construction.
Oh.
And so she may have a case there. So she may.
So again, back with the construction guy.
the construction, the village people were performing. They
They left one behind, like Vietnam.
Leave no one behind.
They should have left the army guy.
He's a POW.
Oh man! And
He's
then
never going to be MIA.
so let's see what happens there. Another former LA King. Well, he was actually let go of the team, but he was there for the 2 Stanley Cups. By the name of Mike Richards.
Mike Richards.
Yeah,
Yes, great player.
He's not the guy from Seinfeld, right? No, that's different Richards. No, Mike Richards.
He's not the one from the Stones, is he? No, this guy probably does Stones though too. Right?
Yeah, but he's a Canadian chap, or they don't say chap in Canada.
They wear chaps because there's the Canadian Cowboys. They wear chaps.
He's Canadian.
The Canadian tuxedo.
He's Canadian.
a lot of denim. I'll tell you that.
They call each other chap.
Call each other denim Dans.
I guess you say he's Canadian, eh? He's Canadian, eh? But yeah, in Canada is where he was cited for for some kind of a controlled substance possession, but they didn't say exactly what it was. But I think in Canada weed is legal though, isn't it?
I don't know, but there's good stuff that comes from up north right there.
Yeah. So
But
maybe it was
BC,
something else.
There's some powdery stuff that comes from those mountains.
And whiskey.
Well, he must have been having problems before because they had already let him go from the Kings, citing material breach, whatever the hell that means. It just means we don't want you anymore.
Yeah,
basically.
he had a lot of issues with them off the ice.
Yeah, that's what it is. So
Yeah.
Because he was doing too much ice.
Yeah, so they got rid of him just in time.
Even
Anyway, too much ice. That's probably
even
what
drinking butt ice.
It was. Oh.
You gotta let him go.
Hey, but those are cheap though. The 32 ounce Bud Ice. You get those like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm
Pimp
off on another
on a
subject.
budget.
yeah, you know.
Hi, welcome to our new segment called Pimp on
Yeah,
a
on a
Budget.
budget. Oh yeah, it's I seen some meme on this. It said people say Netflix and chill. Come over, and now on a budget, it's YouTube and chill. Because if you don't have a Netflix subscription, YouTube is free. You pull something
Smoking
up on
Optimo.
that.
Sounds like your bank account's in trouble.
Yeah, you have to smoke beaties.
Okay, and then one more. We got Tim Beckman. He's the coach at the University of Illinois, the football coach. He's under investigation. He was fired. They were saying that he was influencing the medical decisions, like basically pressuring
so for the players to play injured.
Yeah, he was putting pressure on them to play injured. I mean, it's kind of a shame because in college, it's all about winning for them.
That's a dick move right there.
Yeah.
totally.
Because he's endangering these
Their
young
future.
athletes and
Right.
exactly.
And they don't even get paid.
That's
college.
exactly the point. It's
Yeah.
just like you're endangering their financial futures, and that's not right.
That's not cool. So he's out of there for that. So they're still doing their investigation on it and all that too. But yeah, man. So I don't know what's up with that. And those coaches make a lot of money too, don't
Yeah,
they?
they can make a lot of money off their sponsorships and stuff like
Yeah.
that too, because they can get sponsored by shoe companies and stuff like that.
And,
so.
and I think a lot
Apparel
of times,
companies, everything.
and
Yeah.
a lot of times the athletic departments put a lot of pressure on them too. Like
Yeah,
you better
absolutely.
win or you're gone, basically. And they don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
that salary and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Your speech is scaring me right now.
It's scaring me.
Mr. Sergey.
Sergey.
Your
My name is
slurred
Sergey.
speech concerns me.
I know.
Like the coach from USC.
Like George W. at SMU.
Like Mike Richards.
Mike Richards.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that Mike Precious or Mike Richards?
Mike Richards.
Oh, man,
My
so-
rib hurts.
And that's it for this week, man. Who's in trouble? There's probably more, but yeah, that's all we got time for this weekend. We'll be back next week with more, man.
Some of these impersonations are in trouble.
Yeah, we got more coming. We
Call
got
the
more coming,
mash.
too.
All right. Good stuff. Shaye, Whitey. So you guys are tuning in to listen to Bsidesports Show. Shaye, Whitey, Eric J, myself, Ralph Figueroa. And we are going to move on to our next topic of conversation because we want to find out what happened this week in sports history. Hit it, Drakk.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back in time. Sometimes you get up.
Sometimes you get down.
Sometimes right now I'm very down right
Aw.
now.
¿Y por why?
I wish we could go back in time when my Raiders still were playing really good. So
Oh, yeah.
We had Bo
Back
Jackson.
in time.
let's go 88 miles an hour for that.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, let's get the Dodgers a new pennant too.
And Kirk Gibson.
When did that happen in our history? Jesus. Speaking of Jesus.
Speaking of Jesus, take the HIV from the Magic.
Let's take it back like LeBron's hairline.
Ooh. So we are going to
He
take it
still has
back.
one. Way
So
back.
Eric J, what do you got this week in sports history,
We're
man?
going to start in 1884.
Oh.
Yeah.
Way back.
Jack Dempsey. He wins the middleweight title in his first fight with boxing gloves. He actually was the first fight with boxing gloves, and he wins the middleweight fight. Dempsey is actually heard later saying, "I hate these leather mittens. You can't feel a thing. It's like kicking a man's face with shoes on."
I prefer to do it with honey and broken glass. Where's that Tong Po fellow?
Hot shots. Pardieu. In 1922, Babe Ruth is thrown out of a game for the 5th time in 1922. Ruth tells the commissioner, "I can't help it. Those Nathan hot dogs are so damn addicting. So maybe I got an idea. The fans shouldn't sit so close to us."
Don't tell me Nathan.
Babe Ruth.
I got to learn how to crystallize those. I'm going to smoke them instead.
Insertions.
Meh.
Do they come in suppository form?
I'm going to hit home runs. They call me the Bambino. Meh.
Yeah. Footlongers. 1927, rumor started that Lou Gehrig will be traded to the Tigers, and mostly because Gehrig came out wearing the wrong team uniform.
Wait, Look at all these
Told me
rumors.
told me that was the night game.
Where are we?
Huh?
Where am I?
In 1938, it's announced that the 1940 Olympics is going to be switched from Tokyo, Japan, to Helsinki, Finland, mostly because there's hardly no Japan left.
Oh, damn.
Thanks, FDR, again.
Me
Nuclear
thinking
reactors.
Helsinki.
It's a big wave.
Somebody just stepped on the cat.
Me thinking we go to Helsinki.
Tell Japan Helsinki, all right.
Oi!
In 1960, Cassius Clay wins the Olympic light heavyweight gold medal in boxing for fighting for his beloved country. Then later, he's put in jail for not fighting for his beloved country.
I guess two negatives can equal a positive.
Chasato Escalante. In 1977, Hollis Stacy wins the Rails Muscular Dystrophy Golf Classic. And no fair, Holly Stacy doesn't have muscular dystrophy shot at the muscular dystrophy players. She was fine and healthy.
Oh, damn.
In
She hit the ball straight.
her club wasn't curvy.
Shout out to Chueco Lugo. That dude did great, by the way, last night. Hilarious. dude.
Really?
Dope.
Yes,
I gotta see him. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him.
That
live.
dude's dope.
Hilarious, dude.
I like that guy. He's a good people, man. Also, 1977, the Cleveland Indians staged their first "I Hate the Yankee" night. So New York responded calmly by just taking the Indians' land again.
Oh,
They own the stadium now.
man.
Take that.
Take these blankets. Never mind the smallpox.
We got we got this Mel Gibson guy willing to help us.
He's bringing the bottles of hooch.
Man.
And
Yeah.
this Kennedy guy's gonna bootleg him in.
Joseph. Help from Carlos Marcello from the New Orleans Mafia. In 1985, Igor Packlin gets a new high jump record, and Igor actually did it with the hunch on his back. Because he's Igor.
Oh.
In 1988, Mike Tyson crashes a silver
Igor.
BMW into a tree in the Catskills. Tyson tells the judge, "Yeah, Anna, it was dark out there. I couldn't see." In which the judge responds, "Mr. Tyson, the dark tint goes outside of the windows. Does not go outside the windows."
Oh, shit.
Well, I was blindfolded too.
Oh, man.
I couldn't see.
I had black eyes.
It was spinal. I broke my back. It was spinal. Remember that interview that time? That was so funny.
He's scary.
Yeah.
If I met him in an alley, dude, I'd fucking pee. Straight up.
A little bit.
The hell yeah, dude. If he was like out to get me, like,
Yeah.
I just
I
want to
didn't
know
mean
what your
any of
name
that
is.
there. I didn't mean any of that there.
Oh, yeah. Mike. We
I was
love you,
just
Mike.
kidding.
Yeah.
In 1992,
I'm not serious.
that's a radio station. I'm casting
Serious.
for Sylvester the Cat, Looney Tunes. In 1992, Dan O'Brien sets the world record in the decathlon, surpassing Bruce Jenner. When asked how he felt about being surpassed by Dan O'Brien's record, Jenner responded with, "Yeah, but I'm a girl."
I'm a girl. I can do anything
Anything
better.
I'm just
Better
a
than
girl.
Dan. Better than Dan. Remember, that's when Dan and that other. Remember,
Yeah, it was
Dave and Dan.
Dave and Dan, those two guys. And they both sucked. They both got disqualified like in the first round.
I know,
or
right?
something,
Then they opened up Dave and Buster's.
Because one acts like one.
If I was a rich girl.
In
and he doesn't rhyme either.
In 1994, Jerry Rice catches his record 127 touchdown pass. Later, San Francisco honors Jerry for representing the two biggest demographics in San Francisco, rice and ball catching.
Oh,
Thanks, liberals.
damn.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie football. And finally, in 1995, Cal Ripken Jr. ties Lou Gehrig's record for playing in 2,130 straight games. The only difference is Ripken actually remembers it.
Oh,
And that's it for this week in sports
not
history.
for long.
Huh?
What am I doing here?
Senior or
Someone
junior?
Instagram it.
Why am I still here?
Back in time, 88 miles an hour.
Marty!
Where's my teeth?
Oh, my goodness. We're having a great time here at the Bsidesports Show. This week in history, brought to you by Eric J. So you guys tune in, listening to us. You guys can find us on all our social media at Bsidesports Show. We're going to move into our next topic of conversation because we want to know the sports news around the world. Go ahead, hit it, Drakk.
We're just the same old song.
So around the world, there's some sports events going on. Of course, we got
yeah.
the World Championships going on in Beijing. So,
yeah.
Shaye, what do you got for around the world sports news?
Yeah, just a little bit more about that in Beijing. Yeah, the Usain Bolt, of course, we were talking about him earlier. He won his 11th World Championship gold.
Wow.
With a win in the relay race, the 4x100 meter relay. Yeah, so in Jamaica actually swept the sprint relays, including the women. So all the short
I
distance.
wonder what is it about?
relays.
Is it in the water? They got so why are they born with such big thighs?
I don't know. And you would think that, because they're usually pretty laid back. They like to, smoke the ganja. I would think that they would kind of be more like, just trot, not really be in a hurry to get to the finish line.
They're like little jerk chickens.
Maybe that's
They make a good sauce out of them.
they're probably
Hey,
maybe
man.
whoever wins the race gets the ganja, so that they got fast.
Get over there before they finish it, man.
But
They call my brother Blacka.
and that was his
He's the
third
original
gold.
Dandara.
You blood clot. You blood clot.
It was his third gold of the World Championships in these World Championships.
So that happened after he got run over by the Asian cameraman.
Yeah, this is after because this one just happened
'cause it was
a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was
when he won the
because if
relay.
he got the 11th, he had when he got run over by the little Asian dude, he was
that was
just
his
10th.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was after that he got with the
But-
relay.
and that's good that he didn't get seriously injured or anything like that.
I know, man.
Well, he shook it off, tightened up the bolts, and he was back on the
Yeah,
block.
man. He bolted for the finish line. And it's crazy.
He likes to drink Jolt. I heard that. Remember that? I think that might be his
Jolt Bolt.
Yeah, dude.
Jolt Cola.
Jolt Cola gives him a little pep to his step.
That could be it too.
It's called diabetes in a can. Jolt Cola.
In a hurry.
in that same race, though, there was a little controversy with the Great Britain's team, with the Great Britain side. One of the guys in the relay was actually replaced at the last minute, and they just missed out on a medal, and everybody's kind of blaming that because these other guys already have their chemistry down. Because I guess they messed up the exchange of the baton. You know how you run and you hand the baton off. I guess the guy that they put in there, he messed that up. So it's kind of like, we should have just left the other guy in there.
What happened to the other guy? Why did they take him out?
They didn't really give any reason. It was just a last-minute decision. His name was Harry Akinis Ariite or something. It sounds like some kind of a disease or something.
With only white pubic hairs. That's what it means.
Something that grows on your pecker.
Yeah, that's what Eric calls his. It's the Harry Akinis Ariite.
It's rare. 1 out of every 1,000 people get it.
Yeah, he was. And it was actually his birthday too.
Yeah, nice.
What kind of a present is that? They took him out of the relay. They don't even get a medal.
That's messed up.
Yeah, and it was the guy by name of.
Well, I heard that they're actually going to replace one of the coaches with an LAPD member to teach him how to use the baton right.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Breaking news.
He just hits him in the back of the shin.
It's going to cost them millions.
Oh, man.
Call Daryl Gates.
So CJ Uja was the
Close
one that
that
messed
door.
up that. CJ Uja.
Those gates are locked.
His name was CJ Uja.
CJ Uja.
CJ Uja. That was
CJ,
CJ.
we're going to put you in because all other guys acting like a little wanker.
He doesn't know how to pass the baton correctly.
He says he's got a little blister, a little baby.
The uncle's a wanker.
I don't give a rat if it's his birthday.
The anchor's a wanker. Who else,
He's a
man? What
nice
else you
guy.
got?
Also, in rugby, and this is interesting. When you read the results, it's crazy because I have no idea how the scoring works. But this was like a warm-up match for the Rugby World Cup. And Scotland, I guess they had a record win over Italy, 48-7. Yeah, Scotland beat Italy. So imagine how that went over Italy. They're kicking on our asses. Or is that a good Italian accent?
That was weird.
No?
Dude.
That was weird. That was like Midwestern.
I can't, I'm trying to think. I mean, we could do the Scottish, but I can't do
Southern
the
Illinois.
I know.
Midwestern.
Do they throw flags in rugby? Rugby? Because
I
I'll
don't
throw
know.
a flag right now. That was.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a Millie
Throw a
Western
flag,
at
yeah.
the Breakfast Club.
I don't know. How would it go, Eric? I'm not
Buongiorno.
sure. What were the Italian players saying while they were getting demolished?
They're
like
kicking their ass.
They're kicking our asses.
Kicking the bolas.
They're kicking.
Why don't they get a Mario and a Luigi? We need a superpower.
Hey, Luigi.
Kickity,
Giggity, giggity, goo goo.
kickity.
Do it for the Papa.
Hey,
Do it for
Giovanni.
anybody. Do it for Mama.
Come on, Giovanni, score the ball, Giovanni.
Or you're not a caprese.
And then so Scotland, yeah, they dismantled the Scotland. Scotland really kicked their old.
That's the oi toys. Look at them oi toys.
Great school.
Those Scottish.
The Scottish,
What?
man, so they tore them
We
up.
hate those oi toys.
Stone throwers.
I can kiss all our arses.
So then we'll move on to how about the Irish? The Ireland, they won the Euro hockey.
The Scottish
bronze medal.
team was anchored by Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Oh.
Very
They
hard.
can take away my freedom, but they cannot take away my britches.
Scraps of long shank.
My riches.
I got the long shank underneath my kilt.
Oh,
That's what the ladies call me, long shank. I'm hung like a little seahorse, but I'm still shank ya.
A little seahorse.
It's a little one.
Someone called Aquaman.
They said you're hung like a horse. I said like a seahorse. It's tiny.
You see it under my kilt. It hangs from the kilt.
We throw rooks for no good damn reason. So we're good at that. So that's what we call rugby.
Hammer throwers, and we trade our medals for
Why
taxes.
are you so mean to us in Scotland? ¿Por qué?
For what?
For why? Excuse. Excuse.
Over in Euro hockey, which is interesting. It's not actually ice hockey.
You're a honky.
Honky? Euro
What?
honky?
Is
Euro
that what
hockey.
you call me? Oh.
No, but it's
You're
Honky, my honky.
it's not ice hockey though. It's field hockey. So they're actually not field hockey. But Ireland won the bronze over.
So is field hockey and lacrosse the same thing? Is that what it is?
I think it's a little bit different, but I think it's close to the. I don't think they have the
No,
nets.
lacrosse is what the Latins
the-
call Bruce Jenner.
Oh.
Lacrosse.
yeah.
Es lacrosse,
yeah.
pues.
No, pues
That's
es el Bruce Jenner o el carro, el Buick. Nomás es el pinche carro lacrosse.
So Ireland
I
kicked
hope
their
in
arse.
lacrosse street. Where'd you live at lacrosse street?
Ireland kicked the arse of England, and Netherlands beat Germany for the golds. I have no idea how they would talk in Netherlands. Do you?
I just think they use hammers
I know, just.
and hats.
They said
and
that.
horns.
And then they point. I guess they have the windows with the,
we all talk like these.
what is it called? The red light district or whatever. It is.
Oh, what?
That's Amsterdam? Is that
That's
Netherlands?
Amsterdam. Yeah, that's Netherlands.
There's a lot of-
that's part of it.
There's a lot of Jamaicans there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot. They're
That'd be
everywhere.
a good place to be.
These are Ashbronis.
You
That's
probably-
the Nick Diaz corner.
You catch Usain Bolt there on his off season, maybe.
These are Hashbronis.
You're more likely to find Michael Phelps there, I think.
Oh, I know, right?
And Jared.
Not Jared. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because they can't return them back to the U.S.
He took a subway to a prison.
They're going to go up his
He
subway.
took public transportation. And it's going in through his rear.
Ding,
Poor-
ding.
Poor Jared. He was butt raped by a large inmate.
Oh, damn.
Comes next.
News next week. And then,
He ate fresh.
and then we moving on to Taekwondo. They actually have a tournament. They have a World Cup in that, too. Well, actually, this was the Polish Open. I don't know if it was the same guy that got drunk after he was in the Polish Open or not, but this is a guy by the name of Mahama Cho, and he's actually from Great Britain. I don't know, it sounds more like a half African, half Chinese, but his name is Mahama Cho, and he's from Great Britain, and he's 26 years old, and he won the
Used to
silver.
be Cassius Clay.
Yeah.
Muhammad Cho.
But Croatian actually beat him for the gold, though, so that was the Croatian guy. His name was Vedran Golek. Actually won the gold.
He said, you can go like my boys.
Golek, Vedran Golek. That was his
My
second
brother
medal.
plays for the Raiders.
He's Galek.
And then one more. It was kind of a funny story. This guy from Ireland, Northern Ireland, by the name of Jordan Stewart. He actually got the call to finally he got his chance to play football, which is soccer as we know. It's football over there for Swindon Town, which is a pro team over there. He got the news while he was washing dishes at a hotel. So I guess during his time waiting out to get picked up by a team and all that, he had been picked up a bunch of odd jobs and like low paying jobs, and then he got the call while he was in the middle of washing dishes that he made the team.
Well, that's how he got the practice, because all the Mexicans that work in the kitchens, they at break,
dang.
they would play. You're good.
You can do it. Yeah, man. So I'm sure he just dropped the dishes and took. Oh, maybe he finished them. I don't know. I didn't get to that part, but
I know, because at some
I wanna
point you
know.
start
I
thinking,
wanna
you're
know.
like, man, the hell with this job.
Yeah. Like you're cool.
Yeah, right?
Remember?
I'm
outta here.
He's gonna be a goalie with dishwashing gloves.
He spit on the dish. He's like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm out of here.
Iron Sheik style.
Isn't that how Rocky spits?
But it ends up like dripping down his chin, though. Adrian.
Adrian.
He always said that throughout that was one of the lines he used throughout the movie, I think.
Oh, that's like on every on the script. It's
Yeah,
like
it's even on the script.
UH.
Hey, yo, Paulie. You're my boy.
Same thing with Rambo. Every time he'd jump over something.
It was like in the video game. They just recorded him once, and it was like, oh, perfect. You got him.
Johnny Rambo.
Video
One of those fart boxes.
Because you might slip up and do that exact thing.
I'm going to go drop a Rambo right now.
Hide in this mud.
A Rambo load.
This is going to be part 3 right now.
Oh, man. So, yeah, man, that's what's up with the... and
Someone call the Colonel.
that's what's up around the world. And, of course, the Little League World
Johnny
Series,
Rambo?
I think, is today, I believe, the final. So check that out, man.
Yeah.
Around the world, baby.
Nice. Around
I've
the
been
world.
around the world, and yeah.
Ay.
Hey.
Whoa. Hey.
Lisa Stansfield's in the house.
Wow. I guess we went back to the Netherlands all of a sudden.
Yeah, man. I was hanging
They're
down.
famous.
Been around the world and I can't hunt her babies.
It's all about 92 European house music.
My babies.
Sing Betty Boo doing the do.
Oh, man. Around the world sports news brought to you by Shaye Whitey, man. Good stuff, dude.
Thanks.
You guys are tuning in listening to Bsidesports Show, and we are moving into our next. This is one of the first times we're going to do this, so and hopefully not the last. We got a little. We're going to start doing top 5 segments on our B-side
Those
show.
are fun.
So this particular segment we're going to do is for the Little League.
Yeah.
Because that's going on right now. As a matter of fact, the championship is being played. So we're going to do a top 5 for the Little League. So let's go ahead. Hit it, Drakk. Nice. So we're going to do this week.
The most famous people to play in Little League World Series.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's do
man. Been a
a
lot of
top
it.
5 Little Leaguers of all time. How about
Yeah.
that? All right, so let's go ahead and for those of you guys, let's do a little quick recap of what's going on in the Little League World Series, though.
Right.
Obviously, the championship game for the World Little League Series was actually being played today between Japan and Pennsylvania.
Right.
Pennsylvania, a great team, defeated Texas yesterday to win the U.S. championship, while Japan defeated Mexico. No.
Oh, yeah. I saw some of that game.
For the international championship, and man, it's been great. The coverage that's been given to these kids, and some of these kids might eventually wind up in the in the major league someday.
Yeah, for real.
But the list that we have today doesn't necessarily include baseball players. We got
a little bit of a mixture.
yeah.
of some things.
Let's find out who do we have in here that we can famous little leaguers.
All right, so we're actually going to start with the first one, Matt Castle.
Oh, football player.
Yes,
Oh,
quarterback. Who's he playing with? The Chiefs still, or right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because he for a while. Yeah, right. Who else did he play with?
He bounced around
He
for a
bounced
little
around.
bit.
Patriots.
But see, he started with USC, got the championships, but never even really played it down.
Right.
Because that's where he really got famous. Then didn't he go to Green Bay? Wasn't it Green Bay?
Patriots.
No.
The
Green Bay.
Patriots. He was with the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he was on the same when
he
the season
got
when they went undefeated.
Right.
But they
Then
That's
they
cool. They
lost.
didn't get any downs that year either.
Yeah, I
don't
know, right?
think,
But he was on that team.
Yeah, but see, actually, he represented California in the 1994 Little League World Series.
Wow.
So I thought that was pretty interesting to know. And obviously, he didn't follow it, and he followed his other pursuit,
Wow.
which is pretty good.
Was he a pitcher in Little League?
I think he was a utility player. They plugged him in when they wanted.
That still follows suit today.
Also, who I have on the list, we got another actually quarterback, Chad Pennington.
Oh,
Okay.
He
He
played with the
represent-
Jets for
For a while,
right?
he had a good little career
Yeah.
with the Jets. I mean, second stringer for the most part. Or
No, he was starting for a while.
Yeah.
who'd they bring in right after that guy? The Jets.
I don't remember. They've gone through so many changes. They go through more changes than
Then David Bowie's song
More changes than my underwear.
once a
I
once
don't
a
know if
month.
that's good or bad. I mean, I don't know.
Shay's on more
What does that
changes
say?
than my sexuality. Yo.
Thanks, Bruce Caitlin, Baitlin.
Baitlin.
So he represented Ohio in the 1991 Little League World Series. So
Oh.
he pursued a different career. Also, we got Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon actually played in the 2002 Little
Oh,
League
he's
World
a
Series.
race car driver.
He's a race car. He's won a few. Got a few
Yeah, he's a
titles
really
under
good, really good race car driver.
Also, apparently, but he was like I think he I don't even know what he played in the Little League World Series. Everyone they switch him around all
they
the time.
do everything.
Yeah,
You know,
they can only.
but he wasn't a prominent player, basically, But he played, and he was part of it.
And literally, like the best pitchers were also good hitters. Like I remember. Like,
Yeah,
they were like the best all-around player, basically.
Some of these kids that are in the Little League World Series today, it's just wow.
They
The,
do
kid,
that.
the kids from Pennsylvania, because they can only pitch so much before they have to
Right.
get kicked out of the
Yeah,
game or
yeah.
whatever. They have to get
or they switch them.
And
So
then-
so
and
they
certain
have
number of
and
days.
then as soon as going in the dugout, they probably throw them in like either shortstop or third.
right field or something
Yeah,
like that.
because and that's pretty cool that these kids are multi-talented.
Yeah, for real.
And then you see, I'm surprised Greinke didn't play, Little League. I wonder if he
But
did or not, because
you know,
Greinke's a great hitter as well as a pitcher.
Yeah, but a lot of times is they could be in a good system, but they're not maybe good enough to where they make it to the World Series. Because actually, I found out who actually was, and it's not on the list because didn't play in the Little League World Series per se. But George W. Bush actually played in the team that almost went to Pennsylvania, to Williamsburg.
Really?
Williamsport. I'm sorry.
Pennsylvania,
fool.
But
He drove there.
It's far. That's a lot of gas
crazy,
money,
man.
guys.
A lot of gear changing.
Bush was always a big-time baseball guy. When
Yeah, he
used to-
owned the
used to own the
Rangers, right?
Rangers and all that.
Yeah, right when he was a drunkard.
Yeah.
Back when he was a lot cooler.
Beer night every Monday. Also, who was on this? Is
Make
on
the
this
chalk
list?
disappear tonight.
First baseline.
Baseline.
He would make all the players slide head first.
Oh.
Nose first.
Take a nosedive for the team. Call me after. Also on this list we got Monet Davis, the little girl.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's
Pitcher.
pretty famous, and I haven't heard much of her since.
Well, she's
the
a
crossover.
Yeah, but she's a good basketball player.
Yeah,
I think
that's
she
what I'm
might. I
saying.
think she's gonna be playing in college or
So
something.
she's probably got a better future at that. Cause who did she cross over?
Was it
Oh,
Kevin
Kevin
Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
So maybe she pursues a career in
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah, she's an all-around athlete, I believe, too.
Yeah,
She's
she
like
got.
one of those.
Maybe Lisa Leslie could get her under her wing.
I think
under
she's
her
gonna,
legs.
She's gonna play in the NFL too. I think.
Yeah, is she really?
No.
Kick her in the face.
But you know what they actually did have in the NFL recently? They had a female on the coaching staff.
Oh,
That's
really?
right.
Yeah, I was just reading something the other day, and then I saw a little snip on. I think it was on ESPN or something. They had a little snippet about this female who's I don't remember what position, but she's like a position type coach, and she's interning. So Monet was one of those ones that really kind of got. It's like, hey, look, we could play with the boys too. There's
Yeah,
certain things,
a lot
and,
of
and it's great. Now you see the NBA,
the NBA.
giving
Yeah.
chances to.
Also, there's a broadcaster who's just got a full-time gig for Fox Sports, the first female as the analyst for baseball. It's in somewhere in the Southwest or something
Wow,
like that.
that's
I just
dope.
read
Tina
an
Head?
article on that.
she gets up there fast.
rises to the top.
Nancy Lieberman Klein.
I got a couple more. I got Gary Sheffield. Now he stayed being a baseball player, but he played in the 1980 Little League World Series of Florida, representing Florida, and he has a great career in Major League Baseball.
Wasn't he related to
Dwight Gooden?
Dwight Gooden, right?
Yeah, Dwight Gooden.
Dwight Gooden was also in the Little League World Series.
Dwight Gooden was also in the Little League
Yeah.
World Series as
Yeah.
well, and Derek Bell.
There,
His
yeah,
teammate was his
Yeah.
teammate.
Mhm.
Wow.
But yeah, Dwight Gooden actually, he also told everyone to slide head first. He wished he was playing for the Rangers.
to ring their bell.
Let's
And-
bring that strawberry guy too.
It wasn't John Elway. Was John Elway in the Little League World Series or no?
Yeah, but he played for Mexico. They called him El Way.
He was Nicaragua.
Nicaragua! And the last person I got on my list is Danny Almonte. But not the Almonte what the gangsters are.
Oh.
This is Danny Almonte.
Not the one that make the little cans of tomato sauce?
No!
What is it?
They not Del Monte.
Memories-
Oh, Del Monte.
Oh, Memories of El Monte?
Is that on the boat?
Where the lowriders at? Big feathered haired women.
I don't have any memories of El Monte. Can you elaborate?
Call Paul.
Sorry about that.
Somebody call,
Stephen Hawking.
Somebody call Paul Vega. Stat.
We need your 57.
We need your hydraulic.
Zap actually got inspired by Stephen Hawking.
Did he?
Cause they talk like this. Talk like this.
Oh, man. They talk like
Rest in peace to that dude.
Rest in peace to that.
That guy was
guy.
brilliant, dude.
Hell yeah! I got to see Roger Troutman at the in Pomona Fairplex at the Lowrider Car Show.
Really?
See, yeah, I saw how he did the little talk box and everything. Basically, he has a guy come and choke him, and he sings.
Oh, okay. Damn, you do like a 30-minute set?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
only like one song.
No, I know. It couldn't last that long.
Wow, man.
And actually,
So El Monte,
Danny
yeah.
El Monte, he's the one that got busted for he being overaged, or it was like
Oh,
yes,
I remember.
He played for New York.
Yes.
Now I have memories of Almonte. I forgot his name. I remember that story, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but since then, I think he played for the Yankees. I think for a little bit, or the system, or the farm system. Of
Hey,
the
how old are
Yankees.
you? How old are you? 27. Don't worry. We can put you in a little league team. Hey, how you doing?
How old are you? He's all,
Hey, just shave your
yeah,
beard.
12. He's 12. Why do you have a beard?
Chest hair.
Hey, why don't you mind your own business?
Hey, I'll get the Goombas.
Don't worry about if I have 5 o'clock shadow at 10 a.m. Hey.
At 10 years old, at 10 a.m.
I like George Michaels. Now I think he.
I remember kids in elementary with.
As I take her hand. Hey, but now I think actually he's a professional document falsifier. So
Good for him.
Good for him. So he
Good
followed
for
his
him.
career. in
You know
crime.
who else was a great little league baseball player? Jason Varitek.
Oh, yeah.
There was
the
a
Red
bunch.
Sox.
Yeah.
Jason Veritek was another one that was on this.
He had a
list.
solid career.
Yeah, he's still. I mean,
still going.
I mean,
dude. He's,
he's
former champion, right, with Boston too. Wasn't he there when
Yeah.
they won
Did
the
you guys-
championship?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear about that story from Monterrey, Mexico? That team, they actually made a movie about it, about that team from Mexico where they qualified, but they had no money.
Oh,
Whatsoever.
Just recently, the movie came
The movie
out.
came out maybe like 10 years ago. Maybe
Oh,
less
that
than
long
that.
ago?
Well,
Oh, I'm
give or
thinking-
take a few years, but
Uh-huh.
yeah. But just it was fairly recently.
Was it called Moneyball?
Uh,
Oh no, that's a different movie.
Moneyballs. Oh,
That's about a
that was a different
stripper.
movie too.
He makes money.
It's about a stripper with cancer.
No, if you have
Moneyball.
they call it when you have like
Got
green.
surgery because it has stitches on it.
She
you
was
have
a cue ball. She was bald,
She had green.
but
yeah.
she was hot. I
In
think
the
it was Demi Moore.
corner pocket.
Remember when she shaved her head? She was still hot.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
Was it Indecent Proposal?
No, well, no, she did it in
Striptease?
G.I. Jane.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, she shaved Robert Redford's head. In
Oh,
Hey!
yay!
And Woody
Take
Harrelson.
that, Woody. Take that.
Yeah, she used to give me a Woody in some of her movies. Oh, sorry.
And which one? Ghost?
That was Patrick Swayze, bro.
Shay also got the Demi Moore haircut.
Eric liked the Whoopi Goldberg and the Ghost. They gave him a Woody.
Shay went in there and goes, can I get the Willie Lopez? Make me look like I'm about to kill someone.
Eric does that scene when he makes tortillas. He does that scene. They reenacts the scene from Ghost.
Making tortillas.
Making tortillas.
Shay does with the molcajete, the stone thing.
He's just holding the hands.
Making chili.
This chile's gonna burn inside of you one more time.
Shay does it, but he hugs himself so it looks like he's making out. Like with somebody. Like in elementary, you're like, oh, you're making out. It's just Shay.
Oh, man.
Might be mean. And that's pretty much it for the top 5.
Nice, nice. So,
That was dope, man.
So right now, obviously, we got Japan versus Pennsylvania. Predictions. What do you got, Shay? Who do you think's gonna win it?
You know what? I'm just being biased, but I'm gonna take Pennsylvania. I hope we win. I hope we are. Our country takes the. It's our game. I hope we take it, man.
All right, Eric J.
I'm going for Japan. I just feel bad that we bombed them and we had to switch the Olympics in 1940.
Damn.
So props to them.
Yeah, man. All that stuff in 1940, I can't forget it.
Really good team, but I just Pennsylvania, they're way bigger. They're way
Yeah.
bigger. Like they got this kid from I guess he was from like New Zealand originally or whatever.
Oh,
And
really?
he was the one that won the. He had the walk-off hit yesterday that had him win versus Texas. But they got some great. They're huge compared to Japan. Japan just sees it go. Oh, it's got zeros.
yeah.
Oh no.
I wonder if they're pumping steroids.
Where is
in-
Kyrie Irving? Japan.
Right field.
Right field. So, well, congratulations to all the young boys, and there's a couple
Yeah,
of
good
girls
luck.
that played in the Little League World Series, and they're doing some great things. And for the most part, most of these kids are acting professionally. They got some great coaches out there that are really showing these kids how to play with respect for one another.
Yeah,
that's the
team
beautiful
play.
thing about there's a diversity that comes through Little League, because it's another sport that's so internationally known.
And it unifies people.
Yeah. So now this year they had one of the countries represented was from Africa, which is really cool. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
they're
It's
Those
like the first
bamboo
time, I
bats
think.
are pretty good.
What did he just say? Steal third? Oh, second. Okay. So
He can't
That's
communicate.
dope,
Someone stole his coconuts.
yeah, I know. So you had Venezuela had a good team. Mexico, potentially, if Mexico would have played California in the final, they would have had cousins playing against each other.
Oh, really?
Because there was a couple. There was a family they were talking to the dad and his son who plays for the California, because they're from Bonita, which is down by San Diego. And then on the Mexican team was one of his cousins. So it would have been.
dope.
It
The
would
team
have
was
been
from Mexicali?
from.
I
don't know.
I think they were from Mexicali. I heard.
Eric just saw him. He was down there.
Yeah, and 113 degree
Yeah.
weather.
I think he is one of them. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah. He's one of the ones that got busted for being too old.
He's the new Del Monte.
I like Eric Del Monte.
So so from the B-Side Sports Show, we want to wish all those kids congratulations,
Yes.
and hopefully on to bigger and better things. So
Just the fact that they made it.
yeah, exactly. You know, that's a huge accomplishment. So
Totally.
so now, unfortunately, guys, we've come to our last segment. So we're gonna go to our shout outs and say goodbye. So without further ado, let us go to the shout outs. Mr. Drakk, por favor.
These are the things I could do without. Come on.
Le petit doigt. Without further ado,
L'Incompétent.
l'important.
Remember that on
Nobody
Home Alone?
liked you. Yeah.
They're what the French call l'Incompétent.
Les compétents.
So we've been having a great time here, as always, here in the B-Side Sports Show, and you guys have been tuning in, listening to Shaye, Whitey, Eric J, myself, Ralph, and so we have come to the end, and so we're gonna do some shout outs. So Shaye, what do you got? Shout outs.
Oh man, shout out you guys, man. This was another good show, man. I love doing this. Shout out to everybody that I seen last night, man. We had some of the people that work here on our channel were up there too, like Top Dime, who's one of the co-hosts for Bars, and I saw Crazy Race. He was there. Big
He
ups-
was there last night?
Yeah, big Crazy Race and MVP actually. Big ups to them too, because they let me share a little. I had to took a little bit of B-side merch. So
okay.
and he had a whole setup, so I put some merch out on his table, so that was dope. And then he also performed too, Crazy Race.
Yeah, for sure.
He tore it up. It was dope, man. He did good. He even had his mom out there watching and everything. It was
Nice.
dope
Nice.
because they were playing a lot of the old soul samples, so
Of course.
there was a lot of older crowd there, and so it was a pretty good mix of the crowd. It was like the hip hop crowd was younger, and then you had the older cast, a lot of veteranos there for the soul sampling. Sick Jackin, man. Yeah, he played his personal collection. From Psycho Realm, and it was dope, man. He had some, everybody was just having a good time. The only
Nice.
complaint I have is they had one bar and the line was long as hell. So,
Uh,
no, but other than that, the venue wasn't great, but it was a good event. It was a
Don't
good
forget
turnout.
to shout out the Jack in the Box crew that
Oh,
fed you
Jack-
last
yeah,
night.
Jack
too.
in the Box. Shout out to Duke, man. I rolled with Duke up there. Shout out to George who put the helped
shout
put
out to the
event
Hershey
together.
Squirts.
And man, shout out to everybody that's been tuning into the B-side channel and sharing everything that we've been doing here, and people that have come through to the
Technically white
shop.
chocolate.
Yeah, we've had a lot of traffic, people coming through and checking out the shop, which is dope too. A lot of local people, so just spread the word. Let them know we're here, 130 Shoppers Lane in Covina. So
And where can you find you on your social media?
Oh, yeah,
Besides at White Chocolate.
yeah, White Chocolate Thunder.
Oh, that sounds. Is that?
Is he Australian?
Are you sugar free?
Yeah, actually, it's Shaye Whitey on everything, Twitter, Instagram, and also
My butt.
Snapchat. You can follow my Snapchats. I get a lot of the behind the scenes of what I'm doing when I'm producing or when I'm at events and stuff like that. So you can kind of see, what kind of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and all that. And then I'm on Facebook too. If you look Shaye Whitey, you'll probably find me there.
You'll
There better not be. There better not
Back
be
at the
another
liquor
one.
store,
Yeah.
in
Check-
an abandoned taxi.
Go to you'll see my name written on a bathroom wall. You might find me there. I don't know.
You might find me on the bus.
Yeah,
George-
you might
George
find me on the
Michael's
bus,
called
really,
him.
actually. Yeah. If you see me, say what's up. You
Running
see me
or
on the
not.
bus.
I know.
Yeah. So,
whatever.
man, That's what's up, man. Thank you guys, and that's what's up. Thank you guys for
Man.
tuning in.
So Shaye Whitey in the house, man. Good stuff today, by the way.
Yeah,
Good-
thanks,
good
man.
stories.
Yeah.
Eric J, what do you got?
First, shout out to the man upstairs. Shout out to all our fans and family tuning in and keep supporting. Shout out to you guys, man, for helping me enjoy my Sundays. Drakk spelling and my 4 Golden Girls, and actually this week I'm gonna be going to a movie premiere starring Chris Carter. He's replacing Lee Majors in the remake of The Fall Guy.
Oh, nice.
So that's where
Fall
I'll
Guy.
be. Catch me.
Nice.
You know, I used to love the Fall Guy. His truck. Remember that truck
That
used
was
to have
bad. I had the Hot Wheel of it.
with the eagle on it and all
Yeah.
that. That's when I first fell in love with the color brown, dude.
I used to like
I
the.
thought it was Cleveland.
Hey!
I used to like the theme song at the beginning. I thought it was good. The theme song.
Blowing up for Raquel Welch.
Yeah, man.
It's only hey.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey.
I fell off a tall building. Or something
Oh
like
man,
that.
I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that, man.
remember that?
Chris Carter, the new Fall Guy.
Yeah.
He makes football look so fine.
Oh man, so I want to give my shout outs to, of course, Maricela, the Mari Foofs. Yeah, she made some bacon wrapped skewers the other night. Tore it up.
Hey,
son.
nice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
That's
she lost the bet to me and she paid up. So
Nice.
she's dope for it, man. She's good.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a keeper.
that's maybe no. I'm just kidding. So I want to give a shout out to the Ice House staff. They were awesome. I mean, phenomenal on Thursday night. They were a little overwhelmed for a little bit, and they just got with it together. And so the 2 girls that were working inside, giving the all the patrons food and drinks and stuff. I took care of them at the end. I go, man, you guys worked your butts off tonight, so thank you. The Ice House staff is always great. I want to give a shout out to Comedy Caliente for putting together some great events. Like I said, last night we did that reunion for Garfield High School. So if you guys are interested in putting a fundraiser together, hit up comedycalientefundraisers.com.
Nice.
So also want to give a shout out to Connie, Pat Gallegos, Chueco, Big Gene. I just talked to him the other day too.
Oh yeah, he was there last night too. I see.
Yeah, Big Gene's doing, staying busy too. So definitely give a shout out to the team here. Drakk spelling in the back, Shaye, Eric. This is such a fun thing to do, man. That we get to come in on Sunday and talk sports and stuff like that. So later today, as a matter of fact, as soon as we're done recording, I'm actually on my way to Dave & Buster's over in Ontario. The Silver and Black Republic. It's a new Raider fan club out in the IE. They're holding their first event of the 2015 NFL season.
Cool.
So, and it's awesome because it's a family event. We bring, everybody's welcome, kids and whatever. We do raffles and we get to watch the game and have food and drinks and just have fun.
Represent.
We're not there to get into any drama or nothing like that. Like we're and we represent the Raiders to the way we feel like they should be represented. And like I said, throughout the year we'll be holding events and we'll keep you guys posted as far as what we're doing. Because all these events that we put together, we raise money and we give them to really good causes. So every month has like a theme to it. We'll do like a breast cancer awareness theme. We'll do a one for the veterans. We do one for during the December. We do like a toy drive and stuff like
That's
that.
really
So
cool.
So it's it's one of those things where if you guys ever want to just see what we're about, any Raider fans that are out there, hit up the at Silver Black Republic. All one word,
cool.
Silver
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Republic, and I think that's the Instagram or the Facebook or something like that. So. This Tuesday, I'll be, which is September 1st at 7 p.m., I'll be at the comedy show at the Clubhouse in Placentia. 21 and over, no cover, and it's $1 Taco Tuesday. Sold!
Taco Tuesday.
I'm there. I told him, pay me in tacos, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Pay me in tacos. I'm a cheap comic sometimes. No, then Saturday, September 12th, because next week will be, what is it, Labor Day?
Labor Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Labor Day.
Labor Day week. So the week after, September 12th, the 2-year anniversary of Comedy Night at the Rustic Tavern returns to Victorville. Tickets they're almost gone. It's literally almost sold out.
Dang,
We only got like 2 weeks left, and
Larry's gonna be there.
Good luck.
yeah, Larry will definitely be there. So you should go up there, dude.
Yeah, I gotta check it out one of these days, man.
You should go up
I
there.
should go up
It's
there.
it's pretty fun. So I'll have Chueco on that one, Joey Medina, and Nick Guerra. So that's a great
good lineup right
great
there.
lineup coming out. So last but not least, I want to give a shout out to everyone who continues to download and listen to us on YouTube, on SoundCloud. we're there. You know,
Yeah.
we have all kinds of opportunities for you guys to find us on the SoundCloud. We're at the B-Side Podcast channel.
Yeah.
And then the YouTube is B-Side Podcast.
B-side channel, I believe.
B-side
But you
channel.
know what? If they go to the website bsidechannel.com, it has the links to all that stuff on
Yeah,
there. And the website is new and
Yeah,
improved,
go to
so.
go to bsideshow.net.
Yeah.
And so you can find all the rest of the channel.
And I don't want to do a quick little shout out. I forgot to do it during the birthdays, but a shout out to my niece and my nephew, Valeria and Tank.
Oh, Tank.
and
Happy birthday, Tank.
Yeah, and to my homeboy, Crex.
Oh.
Crex, Robert Amaya.
Oh, I remember him.
Robert
Yeah.
Amaya.
Okay, cool.
So
He's not the guy that's on Craigslist.
Oh.
That's it's named after him. He's the creepy one.
The creepy one. That's the devil's dating website.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
So that's it, man.
There's
So,
Christian Migo, and then there's Craigslist.
Yeah.
buy a cell phone.
So once again, thank you everybody tuning in for Shaye, Whitey, Eric J, myself, Ralph Figueroa. Keep tuning in, and we'll find you guys here next week on the B-Side Sports Show.
Yes.
Peace out.
See you later.